Hello, this is now the 5th update video on my indie game project. I am currently thinking of a name for my game and will start a proper devlog series if I decided for one. The first new update are the fire particles. I am using an animated sprite sheet for each flame particle and a separate glow particle for the ember. I created this room, but it's not finished yet. I think it's missing something important, especially details. The puddles on the ground are simple reflective textures because Godot doesn't support decals at the moment. Outside this room is a short bridge which connects to the underground temple. I tried to design this part very carefully because I want the player to be aware of the fact that he is currently below a layer of water which is shown above the player. I didn't work on the combat system the last weeks, therefore the enemy behavior didn't change, and I will focus on the combat again when the temple is finished. The bridge leads into the first room of the temple. I placed a stone block in the center with an item on it. I placed many different items inside the temple that the player can pick up and use later. The room ends in a great circular room, which I will explain in a minute. I also created this new room with an altar at the end. The player will be able to interact with the altar by using a certain item later. This allows the player to activate the platform in the previous room. In the center of the great tower-like structure is the elevator platform located. The platform enables the player to descend or ascend later and will work as a shortcut, so the player doesn't have to take an already explored route again. The next room's design is heavily inspired by Mana Station's multi-story dungeons. I really like the shape of the pillars and created them in Blender after the preview pictures. The room is still a bit empty and doesn't have a proper collision shape at the moment, but I will work on that. The room is connected to a stairway that split the linear path into two. That leaves the player to decide whether to go left or right, but at this point the temple ends for now, and this is where I need to continue to work on. I also looked up many reference images for the design of the temple, and that really helped me a lot for correct lighting and the basic shape. I put a link to each artwork in the description. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching to the end, and goodbye.